And now we move into the third game of Team IRG and Manji Gaming. Again, this is the third game of a best of three series, meaning both teams have actually defeated each other in the first two games. So, Coach, this drafting phase, your thing, your stage.
All right, so right now we're going to see bans probably from the powerhouses of this patch. Lycan, definitely. There we go. Lycan. Uh, Perhaps some of the more Death Volley heroes. Maybe Faceless Void, actually. Faceless Void is an annoying hero to deal with. Possibly the best carry in this current meta. So we might see a Faceless Void, something like Brewmaster, actually. Also an annoying laner to deal with. Maybe Shadow Shaman. Uh, Ancient Apparition. Kind of unusual. Not really a hero that's commonly banned first, but maybe it will go against the kind of lineup they're planning. So maybe a bit of foresight on their part. Let's see where this interesting ban leads to. And it's Manji Gaming's turn to ban. Right now they have the last ban before Team IRG picks, so they have a chance to limit what kind of gameplay they want. And so they ban out Tinker. Yeah, both last bans are AoE kinds of heroes, so maybe that's a bit of a tell as to what the teams are gonna pick. Maybe they want to go for ratting strategy. Ancient Apparition is kind of good against that. So let's see what IRG picks up. Probably the Faceless Void, I would say. At this stage of the game, you have the capability to pick anyone up, and yeah, the hero who hasn't got banned and probably will have the best effect in the game is right now Faceless Void. Unless you want to go for a very, very strong push-oriented lineup, then you might want to go for the Death Prophet or now Doom. Okay, so Doom is your isolation kind of hero. He picks up any single opponent and then shuts that hero down. Just turns him into a creep for 15 seconds or so, taking them out of the team fight. So Doom, possibly one of the best initiations and a counter to practically any hero. So Doom first pick is never really a bad pick. A very fantastic pick, but again, it's not really determining of a particular strategy. Doom just says that okay, this is a counter. Doom is a counter, but you don't build your lineup around Doom. You build your lineup around something else. But yeah, having Doom in your arsenal, very good pick. Manji Gaming, they have two consecutive picks now. They can go for Death Prophet Shadow Shaman, one of my favorite combos. Probably my favorite combo this patch. We've never seen a Death Prophet Shadow Shaman in our series lose. So yeah, they have an opportunity. This is actually the only opportunity to pick two consecutive heroes, the second pick in the game. So they have the opportunity to pick a combo, any devastating combo right on the get-go. They can pick something like a Tide Hunter Faceless Void even. That hasn't been excluded for now. That hasn't been banned out right now. They can pick anything that can go with Faceless Void that's typically banned. Faceless Void Skyrath, Faceless Void Earthshaker, Faceless Void Enigma, or something that goes with Tide Hunter. Let's see where this goes. Right now they're burning through their reserve time. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with anyone. Okay, there we go. See, Faceless Void. It's definitely going to be Faceless Void. So that's a hero Team IRG probably wished they had banned instead of Ancient Apparition right now. And for the combo hero, let's see who it'll be this time. If they want to go for big AoEs, of course, Tide Hunter is a good way to go. Competent offlaner. Also, since they're in Radiant, yeah, they're in Radiant. So, what advantages does Radiant have for Tide Hunter? Tide Hunter, I think, is better suited for Dire offlane, but still good offlaner in general. And now they pick up the Death Prophet. As I said earlier on, Death Prophet is one of those heroes who just excels in this current meta, destroying towers and earning map control for yourself. Do not allow your opponent to get farm. Do not give them the safety of their towers. Destroy their towers. Give your team an advantage in positioning earlier on. But yeah, they picked the Faceless Void and Death Prophet. good combo. Death Prophet works inside the Faceless Void. And now Team iRG picks Skyrath Mage. Again, with Faceless Void, the Chronosphere locks things down, including teammates that may be out of position. So Skyrath Mage is there to take advantage of that. All the heroes that work well with Faceless Void also work against Faceless Void. So they pick up the Skyrath Mage, they ban out the Tide Hunter. Yeah, they don't want Tide Hunter going in with Faceless Void. That's just really bad. Ban out the Bat Rider. Not really too relevant at this stage in the game, but still a good initiation. And Manji Gaming ban out Weaver and Wraith King. Earlier on in the previous game in the series, it was Team iRG, I think, took the second game by going with a late game pick, a late game gamble with Weaver.
The Weaver.
Yeah, they actually won, but it took them 50 minutes, right?
Yeah, it took them a lot of time.
Yeah, it took them around 50 minutes. It was a long game, longer than average game. But because they played a Weaver, they played for a long game kind of setup, they actually beat the Death Ball lineup of Manji Gaming, which had a Shadow Shaman earlier on. Now they have both the Death Prophet and the Shadow Shaman. So probably it's going to be a more formidable Death Ball strategy coming from them. So let's see how this goes. It's Team iRG's pick right now. They might want to pick something that goes well against the Death Ball lineup, because here we have Death Prophet and Shadow Shaman, Death Ball in its full force, Earthshaker. Not too bad, but I would like to say that Earthshaker doesn't really help against the Shadow Shaman wards, and doesn't really help against the Exorcism once the Exorcism is up, because nothing really stops that unless Death Prophet dies. And the wards, once they go down, you'll have to take them out individually. So yeah, however, Earthshaker is good at controlling creeps with good positioning. Earthshaker can block out creep waves, preventing the push. Yeah, that's also important, because when you're trying to protect tier 2 and tier 3 towers, those towers have the backdoor protection and regeneration already. So if you cut off the creeps from reaching the tower, then that allows your tower to live a bit longer. So Manji Gaming's pick right now, they might want to go with I was supposed to say another combo with Faceless Void, and here we go, Witch Doctor. Yeah, that Faceless Void Chronosphere into the Witch Doctor Death Ward is really painful to deal with, because the ward isn't really affected by the Chronosphere unless you catch Witch Doctor somehow in the Chronosphere itself. Let's see how iRG are going to deal with this. They pick the Templar Assassin. Okay, so they want a mid hero to control the Death Prophet. I'd say it's an okay lineup. Probably better for the Templar Assassin, since that Refract is going to block out a lot of the harassment damage coming in from the Death Prophet's Crypt Swarm. But not much in terms of utility against the Death Ball strategy. If the Exorcism is up and the Shadow Shaman Serpent Wards are up, those are going to eat through the Templar Assassin's Refraction really quickly. So yeah, in terms of dealing with that push, I don't really see Templar Assassin doing anything against that right now, but maybe they're saving something for their last pick. Right now Manji Gaming is going for their last ban. Ancient Apparition is actually banned already. I would say that they might have wanted to ban out AA, but iRG banned it out themselves, so maybe a bit of shooting themselves in the foot right now for iRG. They ban out Viper. Okay, Viper's an understandable ban. He's one of the best laners in the game, if not the best laner in the game, and can possibly prevent their carry Faceless Void from farming properly earlier on. So Team iRG has to ban something, probably wants to ban something to be comboed with Faceless Void. Let's see, we have Earthshaker and Skyrath Mage. Yeah, they probably picked the Earthshaker just so Manji Gaming won't have the Earthshaker paired with the Faceless Void also. So what more heroes are commonly paired with Faceless Void? We have Witch Doctor, Earthshaker, Skyrath Mage, Tide Hunter.
Jakiro is usually
Yeah,
a good choice.
Jakiro won't be too bad of a pick or ban at this phase.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Although that would essentially, who the question would be who would go off lane, I think.
yeah, right now for Manji Gaming, actually, I wouldn't think about that too much. You can, if the Templar Assassin is going mid, then you can actually put Faceless Void in the mid and Death Prophet
Mm-hmm.
off lane. So right now they ban out Venomancer. Okay, that's against the lineup of Manji Gaming in terms of pushing because yeah, those additional wards can be annoying to deal with. Venomancer's not,
Very, very
yeah,
annoying.
he's not the offlaner that they were looking to ban, but yeah, those uh, poison wards with the Shadow Shaman's wards. That's just wards. They don't want to deal with that. It's already annoying to deal with the Shadow Shaman's wards itself. So there we go. Clockwork offlaner and Warlock. Oh, Warlock's a good initiate actually. He has practically instantaneous cast time on the Golem stun. 1 second only though, but it goes through BKB. And okay, it appears that my co-caster has disconnected. So let me go ahead and introducing these players in behalf of Selemene, our other co-caster. So yeah, right now we have Denli on Death Prophet, probably going mid. On the Faceless Void, the carry is Doms. Going to the lane with him is Witch Doctor, Drew 9. And off lane, it's going to be Clockwork, played by Thunder. Shadow Shaman, Smiley Face, possibly rotating to put the wards down, but he's probably gonna go safe lane, tri lane with the Faceless Void. And on the other side, we have Bam Too Fast playing mid Templar Assassin. On the safe lane, I think this is solo safe lane, Migs on the Doombringer, on the Doom. And yeah, an aggressive tri lane in the form of Earthshaker from Sid, Fairies on the Skywrath Mage, and Warlock played by 2x DX derivative guy. So 2x, yeah, that's what we've been calling him, 2x. So yeah, this is going to be a tri lane versus a tri lane. Let's see, both teams are a bit hesitant right now in placing the wards. They need to place that ward, but they might encounter someone. They can smell something is up. They're arguing whether or not to place the ward here or on the other side. I would say the ward is better placed here. So yeah, the ward goes down. Yeah, the two tri-lanes don't encounter each other. Okay. Okay, so something is being drawn on the minimap. Nothing too substantial there. So an early haste rune from Templar Assassin, but that's not gonna secure any kills for them right now. So here we go. Here comes the mid lane matchup. Denli on the Death Prophet versus Bam Too Fast on the Templar Assassin. Templar Assassin with the first point up in the refraction, activating it a bit early right now. Not gonna get harassed by the Death Prophet anyway. So in bottom lane, yeah, here's the more interesting matchup. We have the tri lane defensive with the Faceless Void with their carry, and on the offensive tri lane we have good harass from the Skywrath Mage, also the Warlock, decent amount of harass. That's 600 range attack, yeah, and the Earthshaker with the Fisher, possibly with the potential to kill anyone out of position. And on the offlane, we have Clockwork versus Doom. Probably the Doom is gonna get the better end of this deal because he's going to be able to devour creeps, especially if he cuts the path here and starts to devour the large camp. Yeah, but nothing notable is probably gonna happen there right now. We can't expect either of them to die anytime soon. So the first blood is probably gonna come here in mid, on the bottom lane. Let's see where this goes. Right now, there's a bit of pulling coming from the Radiant side. Nothing too substantial, I think. They're doing a single pull. Can easily be contested. But right now, that's working against them because this tower is taking damage. Nothing too much, yeah. But if this trend continues, they might see that their tower is going to be losing health really quickly and earlier on. Top lane, nothing much is happening. And on the mid lane, yeah, you see Death Prophet getting chased down by the Templar Assassin. Templar Assassin won't pursue though. It's a bit too deep for her. Especially since she's at 0 points in meld. That minus an armor and extra damage from meld might have been able to kill her, but we can't say for sure. She might have also needed the range from that Psyblade level. Okay, so right now we have a smoke rotation coming in from Drew 9 and Smiley Face. these are the Witch Doctor and Shadow Shaman, the ganking supports, and they go on the Templar Assassin right now. But yeah, the Envy, and here's the Sentry Ward, but Templar Assassin is already out of range. So well played from Templar Assassin, avoiding that gank. However, the ward is here, so Templar Assassin is not going to be able to save herself using the meld the next time. But still, good play from her. Avoiding that gank and not giving EXP towards and gold towards the Shadow Shaman and the Witch Doctor. Again, the issue with Shadow Shaman is that Shadow Shaman needs his level 6 if you're gonna turn him into a ganking roamer from here. Okay, from level 1.
Oh yeah, so sorry. PLDD.
Okay, give me a minute. So if you're going to... Okay, that was a career snipe. Okay.
Career snipe where? Oh, with the Shadow Shaman, yeah.
So if the Shadow Shaman is going to be a ganking support, ganking roamer from the start, he's going to have a long time getting to that level 6. Right now he's level 1, the lowest in the game, yeah. And if he takes some time to get online, with that level 6, then it takes longer for that Death Ball to come online also. However, they do have a fallback in the late game with the Faceless Void, and they still have that Death Ball coming in from the Death Prophet. The Death Prophet's level 5, yeah, maybe a minute or two away from that level 6. So maybe they're banking on the Death Prophet right now to get that Death Ball going, and just gonna have that Shadow Shaman Serpent Ward as a backup. However, no one has died so far. Yeah, the Witch Doctor is farming neutrals right now. And the Faceless Void, let's see how much the Faceless Void has been harassed. Very greatly, I would say. Faceless Void is standing at 6 CS right now. So it's a very good win right now for the offensive tri-lane from Team iRG. They managed to prevent early game farming from the Faceless Void, and that might be able to give them some time before the Faceless Void comes online. Maybe Templar Assassin is kind of a mid-game kind of hero, so if they win when Templar Assassin comes online, they might be able to prevent the Faceless Void from getting too out of control entirely. So Faceless Void is left there, solo, safe lane, alone. He's probably not gonna get too much last hits from here on out. He's gonna get levels, but yeah, without his support backing him up, he's not going to get any EXP, any last hits at all. Yeah, and the Earthshaker is even going so far as to harass him, attempt to harass him from melee range. Okay, so yeah, our co-caster is back. Selemene is back.
Oh, hi guys.
Yeah, so
were you able to introduce the teamers? Wow,
yeah,
good job, coach.
I got it.
Yeah, you got my back. Yeah. Anyway, so well, relatively a pretty slow early game. You know, would you say so? I mean, considering their first few games that these two teams have. But at top lane, you have the Clockwork Hook shotting into Doombringer, and immediately after the Shadow Shaman and the Witch Doctor were able to follow up. And it was actually, I was just actually mentioning or commenting about having a slow early game, and then the Manji gaming just gives us something, gives us the show that we're looking for, taking the first blood on top of that Doombringer.
Yeah, so that's a good win for Manji Gaming right now. They have top last hits in the nice in the Death Prophet 32-4 and Clockwork 31-8, and net worth of course is Clockwork on top because of that first blood.
Mm-hmm. And now they're trying to go for a gank in the middle lane. We have the Witch Doctor and the Shadow Shaman rotating to the mid. They want to get this TA. They have the Maledict up on this Witch Doctor. They have the Hex. They have the Disables on the Shadow Shaman. They will actually might connect here. Paralyzing Cast, stunning this Templar Assassin down. Shackles coming in, and they're trying to go through that refraction. No, not going to be able to have enough damage to just pop the refraction off before they get the auto attacks in. So that Templar Assassin will live.
Did you notice the ward here?
Yeah, there was actually a ward.
Yeah, a sentry ward, and it expired. It expired just in time for the Templar Assassin. So that's really lucky for her.
TA. So look at the seat coming in from ES and Skyrath Mage. They actually get revealed from the high ground by the Shadow Shaman, and now they're locked into position. It's going to be like... Oh, it's going to be a standoff. No, they will now engage here. Maledict coming in from the Witch Doctor is trying to get it in. No, but it's out of position. Shackles coming in from Shadow Shaman. Lucky the Skyrath Mage down, and he will fall. That's right. They were actually caught out of position. They did not expect that the Shadow Shaman will reveal the smoke of the seat as the Shadow Shaman and the Witch Doctor were rotating from the middle lane. An exorcism getting casted here by the Death Prophet. Temple Assassin throws in the trap. Not gonna find that trap in the middle, right smack in the middle of where Death Prophet will be going. So yeah, PA disengages and it's 2-0 now in favor of Manji Gaming.
Yeah, so that's the first exorcism cast in the game. Not really used for towers, but if it was used for a kill, that's probably worth it. If you're at bot, we might see something happening.
Yeah, so I think Shadow Shaman and Witch Doctor were actually originally thinking to rotate to the bottom lane before they encountered the Skylight Witch and the ES rotating to the mid. So now they're actually here. They want something to happen for the Faceless Void. Ward getting dropped down by the Earthshaker, but he's out of position. Will he be shackled? Wonderful Chronosphere there for Faceless Void, catching 3 heroes. They're gonna smack the Earthshaker down. 2 heroes are now next in line for the kills, and no, they will both disengage. And that was a very wonderful Chronosphere. He was able to catch all 3 heroes so that nobody was able to support the Earthshaker. No Arcane Seal, no Concussive Shot, no Shadow Word, nothing.
Yeah, they could have saved the Earthshaker if they somehow got one of the heroes outside of that range. If the Warlock could cast the what's that? Shadow Word? Yeah, Shadow Word
yeah.
to heal the Earthshaker, or maybe the silencer, the silence from the Skywrath Mage to circumvent some of that damage, but no. Everyone has got inside, so that's a perfect.
Oh, hang on. Team fight coming in. You have the TAT being in trap, getting casted on top of the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor now silenced there. Concussive Shot Arcane Bolt coming from Skylight Mage, and the Witch Doctor will die almost immediately. And now TA is looking for another kill. He sees the Faceless Void. Will she go for it? No, the tower is harassing her already. Even before she'll be able to get some of those hits in. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, we have Denli casting the second round of Exorcism on top of this tower. This middle tower is definitely going down. The first tower in the game will be taken by Death Prophet, by Denli in the middle. And now the players are actually playing very active this game. It's a very action-packed game. You see Drew rotating to the top lane now. We have the Clockwork. The hook shot is ready. I think they want to kill on this Doombringer. Doombringer is now around half of his HP, sitting at around less than 600 HP. 600 hit points getting reduced even more so by the Rocket Flare, and I think they want to get this kill.
Yeah, if we check the hero level, Shadow Shaman doesn't have his 6 yet. He's level 5.
Oh, hang on. At the bottom lane, we see the TA closing in on Doms there, and he actually used the Time Walk already. He will die to the Templar Assassin and the ES support. And meanwhile, we see the Clockwork actually going in, diving, using the hook shot and the battery assault on top of this Doombringer. But oh no, Shadow Shaman and Witch Doctor are so far away. They want to get the cask in, and they actually do. The Consort should come in next. And now the Maledict casted by the Witch Doctor, followed by Shadow Shaman, shackles up, locking him down, and Maledict's now popping in. And wow, Death Prophet was also there with the haste rune, so it was a sure kill for Manji Gaming. But it took them 4 heroes to take him down. So that actually has some ramifications in their experience-wise and gold-wise.
Yeah, they probably didn't need to move the Death Prophet, but right now they're going to take the top tower. Maybe that's what they wanted all along. The Exorcism cooldown was down.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so this top tower is going down in no time.
And somebody is actually keeping it. Will he continue? No, it's cancelled. I think it was Doombringer.
It was Warlock. It was Warlock.
It was Warlock. Okay, so Warlock now is on level 6. That ultimate is ready to go. He can cast it on top of the heroes, but I guess that was what he was planning, right? He wants to TP in, cast the golem, but the problem is no teammate was ready. No TP from TA, no TP on the ES, I believe.
Yeah.
They just walk there. Oh, and the TP of the ES is on cooldown.
If we check the inventory, actually, would you believe it? The Warlock already has the Staff of Wizardry, Blade of Alacrity, and Ogre Club.
What the? This is amazing. This is what 12 minutes of the game is already almost Aghanims.
Yeah, apparently it's been the Warlock farming the offlane for.
It is one tower down. It's one tower down. Oh, hookshot coming in from Thunder, catching TA right there, and ultimate coming in from Warlock. That golem stunning both the TA and the Shadow Shaman. They are now completely out of position. How they will fight this Witch Doctor throwing in the cast. bouncing by around a few heroes, but mostly on the creeps and not going to be not going to catch anybody out of position. So wow, I think it was quite a waste of Warlock's ultimate. Nobody was there to follow up.
Yeah, but at the same time, it was a save. I think it was to save. Um, which one?
TA?
Was it
TA,
TA?
TA.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah, it
TA
was
who
a
got
TA.
initiated on. They can't let TA die. So even if just to save the TA and to block off that engagement, they would have engaged if TA died. So that's kind of a bad situation for them to be in. They might have lost more if the TA died. So yeah, not so bad. Not so bad, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're going here. I think the wards are up. No, level
Yeah.
5.
So,
Still
okay,
level
no,
5.
but the exorcism is ready. I think they're waiting for Death Prophet. I think they want to go up until level 2. So just auto attacking. They're just hacking away at this tower, saving those skills, those precious ultimates for the second tower. Oh no, Doom on top of Doms is going to get bursted down. Concussive shot coming in, and Arcane Bolt on top of the Phases Void, and Warlock has no mana. Sid is going to try to throw a Fissure. They actually kill the Phases Void there. Hookshot coming in from Thunder, knocking the ES down. Witch Doctor with the ultimate, just popping that ES away from the team fight. Now Warlock is getting shackled. He will actually die. It's 1-for-2 exchange in favor of Manji Gaming, and this is what I was talking about, right? They wanted to save the ultimate for the tier 2 tower. They have like around half duration on top of the exorcism. They can actually go on to the tier 2 if they wanted to. You know, they can try. Blink Dagger up on TA. They want to drop this. Witch Doctor, Migs, the Doombringer throwing the level death there on top of the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor will still survive. Echo Slam from Earthshaker followed by the Enchanted. I'm not gonna stun everybody. Blockwork throwing in the cards right there to push everybody else backwards. And now TA is out of position. Chronosphere, wonderful Chronosphere there, locking down the TA. TA will actually die there. Wonderful save. Shadow Shaman will survive the team fight. Now Death Prophet is alone. The TP is now being casted. Will she survive? Oh, wonderful escape there with only around 80 hit points remaining on her. Wonderful execution for Manji Gaming. This is just absolutely amazing. The first few minutes of the game, and we're seeing this much action, this much play from Manji Gaming. This is not. This is what what kind of game you would expect from people who are not so tired playing so late in the evening.
Yeah, everyone's awake right now. So yeah, let's take a bit of a break from the action and take a look at how the story has been so far. It's been 15 minutes, and we see difference in gold earned. That's around 6,000 in favor of Manji Gaming because they have taken down all the tier 1 towers. And EXP wise, yeah, also 3,000 in favor of Manji Gaming. Around 3,000 in favor of Manji Gaming because of that advantage in the hero kills, 73. Still, by no means is Team iRG out of the game. Yeah, it's too early and the difference is not actually too high. It's not that high. And I think the Warlock is getting closer to that Aghanims.
Yeah, and
So-
if you notice, Coach,
Yeah.
Warlock is not revealing his items.
Yeah, he's
He could actually use those for additional stats, but he's keeping it there. You know, I think it's for a surprise turnaround in one of the team fights once he gets a point booster. And actually, I think he's farming that right now. It's like what, 500 gold away, and it's going to be easy farming.
300 right now.
300, yeah.
He's a very good last hitter. This guy
Well,
is
that's 2x. I think that's how I will remember 2x will for. Oh no, Chronosphere here. I think Chronosphere is out cooldown 8 seconds there. Shadow Word getting casted by Warlock. He will now disengage. He actually he was hoping that he would get one of those time blocks in, so that he would have enough time to for that Chronosphere. But yeah, he disengages.
Yeah, Warlock is actually a bit tanky. Sometimes people underestimate his tankiness because he's an int hero, but he actually has naturally high HP and gets even higher with the Aghanims. And now, Exorcism with here in the mid. Hello? Hello? Okay, so my co-caster is down again. So here in the mid lane, we have an Exorcism comboed with the Shadow Shaman Serpent Wards. The Serpent Wards, this is the first time they're up. And the Chronosphere just to top that off. That's probably 2 dead right now. Oh, they survive because of the Warlock ult. And lots of shit happening right now. The tier 2 has been taken down. The Doom and the Skyrat mates are caught in the thingy, the cask. And the Templar Assassin has fallen. The Warlock has fallen. And I think even the Golems have fallen. That's a lot of gold going in the way of Team Manji because each golem is 100 gold, I think. So yeah, they get a tower down, they take 2 heroes down, and the 2 golems down for nothing in exchange. No one in Team Manji died. The Faceless Void almost died though, but he managed to escape, so no gold for Team iRG. And yeah, net worth, let's see the difference, around 10,000. A big leap in net worth in that last team fight, and EXP around 6,000 right now in favor of Manji Gaming. So everything seems to be going the way of Manji Gaming. They have levels, highest are Faceless Void, Death Prophet, and Clockwork, all in Manji. In net worth, it's also Death Prophet, Clockwork, and Faceless Void on top. And yeah, everything seems to be going the way of Manji Gaming right now, especially since they have the late game with Faceless Void. So this might be the start of an unstoppable snowball from Manji Gaming. However, they're looking to engage right now. We have smoke on 3 heroes, and it's going to be revealed. The Skywrath Mage moves in. The Exorcism is out, however. That's going to be bad. The Warlock doesn't have his ult yet. It's down for a minute. And the Serpent Wars go down. They doom the Faceless Void, but all the Faceless Void needs to do is run. Everyone else can fight without the Faceless Void. The Death Prophet moves in. The Exorcism is still up, dealing a lot of damage to that Doom. Doom, however, backs off. Saves himself from the damage, and instead this tier 2 is going to take all the damage coming from the Exorcism. Fisher coming in from the Earthshaker, and stun. Death Prophet puts herself in a bad position right now. And oh, this is a bait. Perfect bait. The Chronosphere is out, and comboed with the Death Wards. That's 4 down, and maybe 1 more down. Okay, so yeah, that's 5 down. 5 down for the price of a Faceless Void. Well done. Actually, it was just 4 because the Templar Assassin had died earlier on. But still, that was 5 of them down all at once. And that's 2 tier 2s down for Team iRG. They're looking to take this tier 3 right now. Exorcism is still down, and I think the Serpent Wards are also still down. Serpent Wards are down for 40 seconds. Also 40 seconds on the Exorcism. The Dire will have time to respond before that, so yeah, they melt the Witch Doctor down. They're going to try to pursue right now, but if these guys have TP, yeah, they should just TP out right now. The Earthshaker does have that range though, but okay, they're going to be able to just walk out of there casually. The Witch Doctor takes the fall, but that's nothing too much to give away, just a support. So right now, we check the levels. Behind actually is the Earthshaker and Skywrath Mage, level 8 and level 7. Shadow Shaman is actually level 8 right now, got up a bit in terms of EXP, but still top in hero level. We have the level 12 Death Prophet, and then the Tinker and Faceless Void at 11, and gold, of course, the Death Prophet with a staggering 10k gold, almost 11k. That's pretty much the farm of the top 2 of iRG, Doom and Warlock almost combined. And they're looking to take this tier 3 tower right now. Yeah, the ultimates of Shadow Shaman and Death Prophet are both up, so this is going to be no contest if they decide to put up the towers and put down their ultimates. And okay, so we have the Chronosphere up, the Death Wards are also down, the Exorcism is cast, and that's already the Templar Assassin dead from the get-go. The double golems come in, possibly taking down the Faceless Void. No, the Faceless Void time walks out of there. Skywrath Mage is also going to fall from the Death Prophet. Death Prophet is doing the wraparound right now. Catches out the Earthshaker. This Earthshaker is not too long for this world if the Death Prophet wants to pursue. And here we go. The Earthshaker does die from the Crypt Swarm. And maybe bonus gold, yeah, from the golems. So free giveaway right there. Okay, so this is really bad for Team iRG. That's 2 consecutive team wipes. And did they use the Serpent Wards? Yeah, the Serpent Wards were used in the earlier engagement, so nurse Serpent Wards for this tier 3. But then again, there's no golems on the other side. Okay, they
Okay,
take down
now,
the Shadow
yeah,
Shaman. Yeah,
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 I'm back. So we see TA blinking on top of the Shadow Shaman, taking him away almost immediately. Clockwork is here. He actually threw the cog, so no way to defend himself right now. And he will die to the auto attacks, to the Scorcher, and everything. Bam too fast, getting the double kill right there. Blinking in on top of the creeps, hoping that she would get the Witch Doctor. And well, that's it. That's the end of the engagement. We see the Death Prophet putting in the pressure and a bit in. What is this? He has two Bloodstones, Coach. Sorry, I just got disconnected. It's connecting right now. And he has two Bloodstones.
yeah.
She has.
This is unusual. I'm not sure how the mechanics of two Bloodstones work. Do both of them affect the cooldown of her respawn time? Do both of them reduce her respawn time? Do both of them get charges when someone dies? I don't know. But this is very interesting. Oh, thank you very much for coming back. I was really yeah, I was
Sorry.
I was out of breath most of the time.
Yeah.
So much action
No.
going on, and thank you. Now I have you for that again.
Yeah, and well, for everyone wondering why we need two casters, it's more of I'm pretty sure that coach can do a solo perfect job doing it solo, but two casters would help each other, alternate between the casts, alternate between the tiring and exhaustion job of having to interpret what's happening in the game. So yeah, I'm here for you, coach, and just giving your viewers a little bit of input on how these things work. So yeah, now we're going to get to the Roshan. We have the Shadow Shaman dropping the wards atop the Rosh. And well, this is going to be an uncontested Rosh, I believe. Oh, but the wards is there. They know that the MG is trying to take the Rosh. But no, they're gonna find that the Shadow Shaman will use the wards. Skyrath Mage dropping the Mystic. They're not gonna find anybody there. Doombringer throwing the Doom on somebody, I believe, but he will fall. The Witch Doctor throws the ultimate right there, catching him. Sid is caught out of position. However, the Warlock replies with that Aghanim's ultimate. Two Warlocks drop down. Earthshaker is now dying. You have 2 for heal exchange in favor of Manji Gaming. And now everybody from Team iRG is falling. Warlock is next though. Exorcism Spirits are catching him, trying to catch him. Triple Assassin falls to the Shadow Shaman, and TP coming in for Warlock but not going to be able to make it because Clockwork just attacked, just slammed her with a wrench. The Skyroth Mage dying to the Shadow Shaman is going to be a double kill for that smiley face player. And well, this is definitely a GG, coach.
Yeah. That's just 3 lost team fights in a row, and I don't think they have any fighting power left in them. Difference in gold is 20,000 almost in favor of Manji Gaming, and EXP 15,000 upwards.
So now, now they actually have to be careful not to die, especially since because they need to do the defense. And Earthshaker just gave himself away.
With the
He just
Echo
gave
Snap.
himself away.
With the Echo
Yeah.
Snap cooldown.
This is so sad. This is going to somehow it's felt like it's a giveaway for Manji.
Yeah, they kind of gave the best early game and also the late game heroes. And the
Oh,
GG stall.
GG called 25 minutes into the game. Oh, but yet no, Dom's not yet finished there. Dropping, going in without Skynet Mage casting Chronosphere. They know it's GG, so they're just playing around. The Witch Doctor casting the ultimate, trying to get TA to die, but even though we cast that fight, it's already GG. They called it GG. They already called GG too early. And now, coach, we have so much time before the next game. Oh
Yeah.
no, we have 7 minutes before the next game, just right on time.
Yeah.
And we will now be moving into the next series of the night. It's going to be Team. Let me check.
Team Meepmerp versus Dot
Team
Slash.
Meepmerp. Thank you. Team Meepmerp versus Dot Slash. So again, for the previous game of from the previous night, we have Manji Gaming and iRG. It was a best of 3. It was 2-1 in favor of Manji Gaming, and Manji Gaming takes the win. We will now be moving into the next best of 3 series between Dot Slash and Team Meepmerp. Alright, so guys, please tune in while we move into the next game. Right?